Washington, D.C. has been a hotbed of tension as Democrats privately debated President Biden's future candidacy. The mood on Capitol Hill turned somber as lawmakers met to discuss whether Biden should step aside ahead of the upcoming Democratic National Convention. Recent debate performances and public appearances have raised questions about his ability to lead the party to victory. The Republican counterpart faces its own challenges, with Trump being the first former president convicted of a felony running for office again. Nonetheless, the focus remains on the Democrats' struggle to present a united front as they face a crucial and potentially divisive election battle ahead. A 7th House Democrat, Representative Mickey Sherrill from New Jersey, has publicly called for Biden to drop his re-election bid, citing the high stakes and the threat of Donald Trump's return to the White House. In a letter to fellow Democrats, Biden urged them to refocus from his candidacy to the threat posed by Trump. However, the discussions, particularly in the House, remained tense and divided. Biden's staunch supporters, including House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries, emphasized the need to rally behind the president. Jeffries highlighted the opportunity for members to express themselves candidly in private sessions, yet the overall tone remained grim. Senate Democrats, historically loyal to Biden, have started openly expressing doubts about his capacity to win against Trump, though none have called explicitly for him to step down. Senator Chris Coons, one of Biden's closest allies, pointed out that the consensus among Democrats is to focus on the threat of Trump rather than Biden's leadership. However, others like Senator Michael Bennet highlighted the real danger of Trump winning another term, potentially capturing both the Senate and the House in a landslide. Despite these warnings, many Senate Democrats stayed silent in public, leaving Biden's future a contentious topic. Concerns over Biden's age and health dominated private discussions, with several lawmakers urging him to reconsider his candidacy to avoid centering the election on these issues. Figures like Representative Seth Moulton and Representative Mike Quigley joined the chorus calling for Biden to bow out. Meanwhile, others like Representative Jerry Nadler and Representative Adriano Espaillat reinforced their support for Biden, citing his leadership during the COVID-19 pandemic. As the Democratic lawmakers grappled with these issues, Biden attempted to shore up support, holding virtual calls with Democratic mayors and the Congressional Black Caucus. In these meetings, the president reiterated his commitment to winning re-election and tackling the challenges ahead. Yet, despite these efforts, polls indicate Trump leading in key battleground states, making Biden's path to re-election increasingly uncertain. Critical voices within the party, such as Senator Christopher Murphy and Senator Patty Murray, pushed for Biden to engage more actively in unscripted events to reassure voters of his capabilities. The Cook Political Report's recent shift of critical states from toss-up to lean Republican further amplified these concerns. The internal dissent is not just about Biden's performance, but a more profound moral question about the country's future. Democrats are worried that continuing with Biden could jeopardize not only the White House, but also their down-ballot races, effectively risking a second term for Trump and his conservative agenda. While Vice President Kamala Harris is considered a viable alternative should Biden step aside, her polling numbers against Trump do not fare much better. House Democrats like Representative Jared Huffman suggest that despite internal disagreements, they need to refocus on confronting Trump to win the election.